This is a story about how I fell in love with a place called Castleton. Maybe you will too, once I tell you a little bit about Renaissance festivals. Let me start by telling you about these events. These fairs can be found in almost every state. A popular one is even here in Oklahoma. Fairs are a fun way to learn. Everyone is encouraged to dress up as their favorite character. Another fun feature of the festivals are the shows. Shakespearean theater, folk dancers, and upbeat musicians bring history and culture to life. No fair is complete without games. From foam sword fights to axe throwing, there's something for everyone. There are even archery lessons. Don't forget festival food. Try a turkey leg or treat yourself to some Turkish delight, which is a staple among many Renaissance fairs. Castleton, as mentioned before, is our state's event held in Muskogee, Oklahoma. As with most fairs, it is set in the reign of one of two medieval monarchs. Queen Elizabeth I reigned during a particularly busy time in English history. Events that will be taught later in history classes, such as dealing with France and scandals with her cousin, Mary Queen of Scots. She reigned in the mid to end of the 1500s. Reign is the period of time in which a monarch rules, or if you are the monarch, is to rule as a king or a queen. Henry VIII is the monarch who had 6 wives. He will undoubtedly pop up later in history, arts, literature, and even pop culture, so be on the lookout for him. A monarch is a sovereign head of state, especially a king, queen, or emperor. Fun fantasy characters also show up at these events. Characters you read about in classic literature such as J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings, elves and wizards, mermaids and fairies. You may even see specific characters such as King Arthur or Gandalf. Some characters are not fantasy, but based on real historical people of the time. Pirates are very popular, as are privateers. A pirate is a person who attacks and robs a ship at sea. Privateers are private individuals holding a government commission and authorized for the use in war, especially in that of capturing an enemy merchant shipping. So basically it was a pirate with government permission to be a pirate. Knights are a festival favorite. Some festivals even have a jousting event. A joust is a medieval sports contest in which 2 opponents on horseback fought with lances. Characters are everywhere at the Renaissance Festival. I myself went as a princess. I encourage a visit to the Renaissance Fair, especially Castleton in Muskogee, which is held each May. You can see a joust in action, have a turkey leg at the Smoke and Dragon, and maybe even get to meet a monarch.